again. Today is a Sunday, March 30th, 2025. This is my second reading for the day. I always try to read an English article or articles of 20 to 30 minutes length to read. And the previous one was only 11 minutes. So I think I have to read two more articles. This one is very short. And this is from Reader's Digest, a very good magazine company. The title is This is Why You Should Never Ever Eat Food on Planes. Hint, it's not because it tastes bad. I agree. Whenever I try to eat food on airplanes, I get fat, right? Digestion becomes problematic. This article is from Brooke Nelson Alexander, updated on March 8th, 2023. We have yet another reason why you should avoid these tasteless frozen meals. Want to know a little secret that flight attendants won't tell you? They may spend a lot of time handing out microwaved meals to their passengers, but they won't eat airplane food themselves. It's not what you think. They don't avoid the cuisine just because of its terrible taste and texture. According to experts, not eating while you fly can actually help to reduce jet lag. And that's not the only thing your flight attendant won't tell you. Turns out, traveling on a plane can do a lot of bad things to your body, including shutting your digestive system down once you reach a high altitude. After you get off the plane, though, it all restarts. No need to worry, right? Wrong. Since you've been munching over the course of the hours-long flight, your system goes into overdrive in order to digest all of the fatty and salty food. Your system goes into overdrive. Your system goes into overdrive, right? Wrong. Since you've been munching over the course of the hours-long flight, munching over. Your system goes into overdrive in order to digest all of that fatty and salty food. As a result, you will feel more groggy and tired than usual. Not unlike the lethargic feeling you have after a big Thanksgiving meal. Skipping the meal entirely, however, will make you more alert. You should never do these things on an airplane either. So I should avoid eating on the plane, right? Unless I really feel hungry. Especially when I travel to China, there's like a 1 hour to 4 hour flight. I should avoid eating food, but I'm not sure if I'll do that. Maybe I should eat small morsel of the meals. Because munching over the course of the hours-long flight, your system goes into overdrive. Your system goes into overdrive. Your system goes into overdrive in order to digest all of that fatty and salty food. Munching over the course of the hours-long flight. Understandably, this piece of advice might be easier said than done. Most people overeat because it's a diversion or a way to pass the time. Melissa Biggs Bradley, founder of luxury air travel firm Indagair, told Bloomberg. But even the best plain food is oversalted and preserved, so it can be microwaved. Thankfully, you can make your next flight way healthier with these simple tricks. Bradley's solution: eat something a couple of hours before getting on the plane, giving it time to digest before you board. Then try to avoid all food but water until you touch down again. Once you reach your destination, you can reward yourself with a delicious meal and not feel even slightly guilty about it. So that's good advice. I should eat a meal 2 hours before my flight, and on the flight, I only drink water or juice. And after the flight, I can reward myself with a delicious food meal. The author is Brooke Nelson Alexander. Brooke is a two-time Emmy-nominated tech and consumer products reporter with nearly 10 years of experience covering the latest in digital trends, product reviews, cybersecurity, and privacy, along with other news and features. Her work has been published by U.S. News and World Report and recognized by the Columbia Scholastic Press Association. So we should avoid meal on the flight as much as possible. But before I close the article, I would like to go over the expressions that I decided to remember. Since you've been munching over the course of long hours flight, flight, your system goes into overdrive in order to digest all of that fatty and salty food. Everyone on board is safe and healthy. Everyone on board is safe and healthy. Well, that's it. Thanks for listening and have a wonderful Sunday.